14th is Crenshaw, where you can sit back, relax, and talk K-pop with your friends. Today we have a really packed show. We're talking about Jackson dragging the girls on Twitter. We're talking about Park Bomb and a bunch of stuff. But before we get started, as always, Jazz, how are you doing this lovely evening?
Sore, to be honest.
Oh,
I'm
did
just
you go
sore.
work out?
Yeah.
What did like this morning?
No, like 5, like 3 hours ago.
Oh, dang. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You work out after work?
Sadly. I mean, that's the only time I have. I mean, like I could go before, but that means I would have to do it myself, and that's not happening. So I
Um,
need a trainer to watch me and tell me what to do. Otherwise,
that's
no.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like that would, because my whole thing is like, I'm just too tired after work. I have a lot of my motivation in the
Same.
morning. So, but
Uh,
I think it's probably better if somebody like, if it's like a situation where you're taking a class or you have like a trainer, because at least there's somebody to hold you accountable. Because I definitely
yeah.
would not go otherwise. So,
Yeah.
but
Are
yeah.
you you're a morning person, though, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. I love the morning. I
I
think,
hate the morning.
you know what I think it is though? I think it stems from college. Like no one I knew were morning people, like none of my roommates or anything like that. So if I wanted alone time, I would have to like wake up early and it was just seen as like
Mhm.
a really peaceful time. So I feel like that's just like carried on to like later in life and now I'm just a chronic
Mm.
morning person, which is
Can never. I feel like even in that situation, I think I would just somehow revert back. 'Cause even I wake up early to go to work and I still am like, I hate this. I hate everything about this. I don't like that the sun's not out. I don't like this.
I
I want to go
definitely
back
hate
to sleep.
that. I definitely like it now that like,
It's
the sun
bright.
is yeah, early. I do hate it just being like dark, so I definitely feel that. But yeah, I just feel like you it's also just so optimistic in the morning because it's like brand new day.
Oh,
Who are we gonna be today? Let's
that's
seize the
hilarious.
day.
Meanwhile, it's me. I'm like, oh gosh, I have a brand new day. I gotta get to work. I do all this stuff. I feel like at night, that's when I'm like, "Ooh, this is it. I can
That's
rule the world."
crazy.
Sadly, everything's closed, so now I can't do
Exactly.
anything. That's the world wasn't made for me, I guess. I feel like I wasn't made for the world, I don't know, because yeah, I just feel like all my thoughts come at night.
Mm,
I wanna work at night, but it's like I can't because I have to go to work in the morning, so it ruins
mm.
the whole entire flow of
That's
my
so
brain.
that's such the opposite of me. But you know what? You know where would work for you? South Korea. Because remember when we went there and everything was like wasn't open until like
Oh, yeah,
10 or 11 and then
that
didn't
was
close
wild.
until like midnight. Like you go to
I wouldn't
H&M
like
at
that.
11 p.m. That
I
it's
think I would like
crazy.
it where half the people are awake at night. I don't need everybody still being up like, "Go away,
Not all y'all
please."
gotta be there. Yeah.
It's too much.
That was miserable for me though, because I'm one of those people who are like, especially when I travel, I'm like, let me wake up, immediately do something, and it seemed like everything was
Oh,
closed until later in the day,
I
unless it
wish I
was
was
like
that
that
person.
mega coffee place.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, mega coffee. Why was that everywhere? And I still don't think I tried it.
it did not look that appealing to me, but I'm also not a
Yeah.
coffee person. That Olive Young and then
Oh
GSK or
my
whatever
gosh.
that
And
Korean,
7-Eleven.
yeah, just
Those were, like,
subconvenience store.
interchangeable.
They had to be within 2 steps of everywhere you went. Like there's a law or something. It is so
I
crazy.
was
It's
telling my,
like
neighbor about that, like, how I was like, "Yeah, if you want skincare, it's everywhere. You can go into an Olive Young, it could be packed, but don't worry, walk down the street, that other one's probably empty, and you can go right in because
it
it's
is
just
weird.
always every other street."
Like imagine if there was a Sephora on every other block. Like that would be really nutty.
That would be crazy and also expensive.
True. I was gonna say I would go on every single one, just like I went in every single Olive Young, but
Yeah,
it'd be crazy.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, everyone, welcome to Cream. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about today, but one of the first things I wanted to kick it off was this like Jackson drama that has kind of been feeding me something serious. I always really loved back in the day, like talking about Instagram drama and Twitter drama, and I feel like we haven't
Mhm.
gotten like a very like purebred Twitter mess type of story. So I was really happy. Well, I wasn't happy this happened. Jackson, don't come for me too. He's like tweeting me right now. He's like, in another thing. Like,
You have to
no.
say that you're on his side, then he won't come for
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm on your side. But yeah, so it took me a while to figure out what, like, to actually get to the proper bottom of everything that was happening with this. But when I got on board, basically, I saw this tweet. And it was basically Jackson tweeting about, like, just to kind of summate it or summarize it, he was just basically saying, like, hey, guys, I just want to tell you that, like, what I've been doing right now with my solo is me. You know, you may have not seen this side of me, but it's all legitimately me. I'm not like being somebody I'm not. In fact, I'm actually actively being myself instead of being whatever expectation people like want of me. And so, like, you know, everyone, if you want to grow with me, grow with me. If you don't, like, basically just like, this is who I am. I evolve. I'm
Mm.
only human. You know, I want to show another side of myself with the solos. So I immediately thought that this was in response to the fact that if you've been seeing like a lot of the clips on TikTok and stuff from his Magic Man 2 tour, he's giving Pretty Ricky, like, I don't know, like, he's giving literally
He's giving
Magic
Magic
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Grinding on the girls, giving
He's
them
just,
like a little show,
yeah.
fan service on 100. And so I was like, oh, are people having problems that it's like really sultry and they think that's inappropriate? Which
Mhm.
I was just like, okay, ain't this what y'all want? Like, I feel like this is what people love. Like, they're always talking about getting
Yeah.
chose. So I was so like, confused. But then I did some digging. And so I think it's not just like this whole thing he's been doing with the Magic Man tour, but this, he's been teasing that his next album is going to be like a very him album, but also a very sexy album. So allegedly it's going to be called Sex God. It's going to have 17 to 18 songs. So Jackson's gonna tweet at us, okay? I don't want to be the next victim.
I'm sorry, wait, 17 to 18.
He's in the
The
studio.
name alone was already like a lot. Like, why do you need that many songs? Well, they're probably like 2 second long. Like, I
Well,
feel like.
I'll say there was one. So actually, I thought this was kind of impressive. I'm assuming one of the songs that are going to be on this Sex God, people are saying it's called Sex God, but one of the songs that are going to be on this album premiered at some like fashion show during like New York Fashion Week or something. But it's
Oh,
with Pusha T, and apparently Pharrell produced it.
Pusha T.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in like years.
I
That's
haven't heard
so
that name in years.
random. What in
Well,
the world?
I don't know. I don't know how he managed to pull it off, but he did.
I mean, he seems
Um,
like he has a lot of connections.
I'll say
He
that's
always pops
true.
up in the randomest of locations. And I'll just be like, how did you even? I thought you were over in America. How are you in Japan? Like, what just happened?
He's one of those K-pop idols that are just like, they network down. Like, that are just like,
Yeah.
he's like Mana. Like, you see them anywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere, and popping up everywhere. So that makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah.
so one of the, I think, quotes when he was being interviewed by Forbes about this upcoming album that I think maybe riled a little feathers, maybe got people excited, or maybe people being like, I don't know about this. But he said, I quote from the article, the entire album is about sex, he says with no hesitation, as if to incite a humorous reaction. My thing is because I really like sex. Now, in that same article, he did say that, like, it's about sexuality. Like, it's not just like about sex, but it's just about like all the facets of like sexuality and human connection and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But like, he said this is about to be a sexy album. So I guess maybe a fan had some issue with this. Maybe they were trolling. I really don't know. But some fan responded to this, declaration of Jackson, by Jackson, in like a kind of like negative or just judgmental way. And so the fan says, if you truly if you were truly yourself, you'd stop playing up this sex god persona and be yourself. You haven't healed from trauma from when you were in got 7, and that's okay. You're too old to be in a I do what I want, F the rules, Miley Cyrus era. You're 30, settle down. Now, I forgot to mention that he also said about this album in that same Forbes article that it was kind of like, I'm just going to do what I want. I don't care, break the rules type of thing. So I definitely think this was in kind of in response to that. But you know, fans say shady stuff all the time. Fans, aunties, whatever you want to call this person. So like I would have thought nothing of it, but then the issue happens because Jackson responds directly. I don't know if I have the response here, but essentially he's just like, girl, and you are like, he's just kind of like, what's going on? And so it kind of ensues this kind of back and forth between them and this Twitter user. And it's just basically like Jackson's not even saying anything super savage. He's just kind of like, girl, I think I'm going to do what I want. There is one thing where I saw it was like a screenshot where the person was like basically being like, your fans, like I already apologized. You're 32 and I'm 20. Leave me alone. And Jackson was like, girl, I got all day. So I don't know. I don't know what you thought this was, but I've witnessed it right here. And so like, you know, he kept saying shady things, making allusions to it, and the fan was like crashing out. And it got to the point where this fan really, like, the thing is, should we stand a tad? Because the fan was, I do have a soft spot for a stunt queen. And at some point the fan is literally pretends to be hospitalized and to have passed away to try to get people off their back. Now, looking at the fan doing a little Twitter sleuthing like this much, I was like, maybe this fan's just a troll and they were playing the whole time and they weren't that serious. But it really did seem like they were very much like, there was a another screenshot I saw where it was like, I'm neurodivergent, leave me alone, I'm neurodivergent. Does
just
neurodivergent make you mean? Like,
no.
what?
Why are you putting it that many times?
Carry the 3. Like,
we got it the first time. I think they posted it twice. Weren't there like 2 posts of them saying that?
Yeah. It was
like, okay,
lot.
I get it.
Just, yeah, it was just a
like,
lot.
Are you neurodivergent? I don't know. I can't tell.
Like,
you yelled at me so many times.
It was a lot, but of course, this situation brought about the age-old debate whether, if you're a large public figure, even if somebody is spewing hate towards you, whether it's appropriate to respond and put the spotlight on this person. Because while what they said, I wouldn't even say what they said to Jackson was like that awful. I mean, like, idols and just people on Twitter are constantly getting death threats, getting threats towards their family, getting really heinous things. This person was basically saying, you're not being yourself. Give it up. Pack it up. Pack it up,
Yeah.
Get a family. Do it. Pull a chin right now. He said, get like chin.
Yeah.
Which is not the worst, but clearly it's like, it at least struck some type of chord with Jackson that he felt like he wanted to respond. So my question is, do you think that Jackson was in the right to respond, or that despite this being kind of invasive, kind of mind your business, he should have just let it go?
What did he originally say? Do you know?
So, like, what he originally said in response to this comment?
Yeah.
He essentially just said, oh, who are you? Bye.
Do you actually say it like that, or is that like
no, it was literally that's so funny because that's literally how I would summarize. But no, it was legit like, who even are you? And then there was a gif where it was a little girl being like, okay, bye, and sliding down the slide. So it was extremely tame. Like, they were really going at, like, that's why I was like, wait, did they know each other? Because they weren't even going that hard at it. There was, I will say, another screenshot I saw where there's an act, and I don't want to get too much into it because it's not something that I saw for myself. But there are people claiming that this fan was in one of those like Twitter spaces saying that like and in the Twitter space there were some very heinous things being said about Jackson in allusion to him like ending his life. But that Twitter like they claim that they might have been in the space, but they weren't participating in it, whatever. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because that is messy and disgusting. But because I don't have firsthand acknowledgement of that, I'm just gonna be like, okay. But yeah, so it was very but and then I think in another screenshot I saw, Jackson acknowledged it. It was like, okay, right, of like somebody saying that that's what that friend was saying. So it was like he was hella tame. He was just like, okay, I see you. But yeah, either way, there was no way that his fans weren't going to pick this up and end up attacking this person. So you do think because of that, he should have just solid and
let it
moved
go.
on. Yeah.
I feel like if he had just been like, well, I'm gonna do what I want, like it could just be like he chose a random person.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's probably a bunch of people who said, "Oh, this isn't you. Like, you need to like calm down. Like, settle down. Like, have a family. You're an adult." Like, and maybe he was just like, "Oh, I'll pick this one, and I'll say my two piece, my 2 cents."
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, if he did it that way, I could understand. But this way, the way that he did it was kind of like trolly. So, like, I don't know if it's the right way to respond, but I could
Mm-hmm.
see it being fine if he had just picked, like, just said something. And then if the fan came back, then he got offended and like started being
Mm-hmm.
petty, then I'd be like, okay, this makes sense. But I feel like
Mm-hmm.
his first response was a little, I'm wondering, there has to be something where he knows this person or something. Or this person has
That's his cousin.
DM'd him or something. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not, then he's just a troll. That's kind of still funny. I guess to answer your question, yeah. The way he did it, probably not the best way,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like there is a way
Mm-hmm.
that it could be fine.
So do you think even if he so says say he like chooses to do this, which he does, do you think after like in like in the vein like he's like trolling, he's not actually like mad at this person, he's just kind of trolling because it's like we'll talk shit, get hit type thing. Do you think he has an obligation to be like, all right guys, we had our fun, stop harassing this person? This is also an
Oh yeah,
age old debate whether the idol should be responsible for how their fans behave in like trying to defend their honor. So do you think, you know, that is something
yes,
that's his responsibility to say, okay.
yes. I will always stand by. Like I think for certain things that if they well, I feel like this didn't really did it go that far? I feel like it just seems like people
I
just
mean,
thought it
here's the
was
thing.
funny.
Again, this person was kind of a troll, but there were multiple screenshots. I think I have one here too, where they were saying, okay, yeah, like this is your sixth tweet about me. I went to sleep, woke up, like people are harassing me, like
Mm.
so it seems like that wasn't something he did. He kind of was just like, and also not every single response that Jackson did to the situation was a direct response or a reply. It was kind of just like, girl, I guess they be saying anything in these streets, like that kind of thing, where people, if you knew what the
Could
situation was,
point.
then you knew
Okay.
exactly. So I don't think there was any formal stop dragging this person. But I looked on the Twitter and
Yeah.
they're like retweeting Becky on um gifts and stuff. Like they're chilling. Like
So
that's
I guess
like
I don't know. Maybe this was like to get some clicks for
uh-oh.
his.
Wait, they were in cahoots?
Yeah, maybe it's
Uh,
him. What if he's he's fighting himself? He's,
He's fighting his demons. Okay, wait a
yeah.
second. We have
He's like,
something.
actually, Jackson, this isn't you. He's like, no, shut up, Jackson. Stop. We've been
Wait a
through
second.
this.
Did we crack the code? Hold up. Jackson, you played this all. Okay.
I mean, that's the way to get your album out there. People are
Imagine.
now like, that's dad. I didn't even know you were
Not
coming back.
not mastermind Jackson edit. Okay. Well, in that case, this whole thing is him, so we got fooled. Um Lastly though, I wanted to ask, do you think that this person's age plays a role in this too? Like, so in this person's
Mm.
claiming, and anyone can claim this person might be 46 for all we know. You know, they stand EXO, so I don't know if they're actually I don't know if EXO has young fans. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Maybe they do. Um
that's accurate.
but oh, there was a
Sadly.
one thing that I didn't also when they were like they said something about like making Baekhyun and their boyfriend on like Tomodachi Life, and then
Oh,
Jackson was like, "Girl, this explains everything." So that was a little shady. Okay, wait.
I mean, she put that out there. I don't know.
I said not an XOL. We don't need this kind of slander right now, okay? We're already
We don't.
holding on by a thin string. We don't need this
It's
to
just
be
a
the
hair,
representation.
to be honest.
A
The tiny
follicle,
little,
just a single
the
one.
thinnest hair that you could ever find. Split in half, like the split end of that. So,
We're struggling, so we don't need this kind of propaganda for us. But
yeah.
in one of the tweets, the person's like, "You're 30,000 years old. I'm freshly 20, a la Samber. Um, so so calm down. Do you think that there's a difference in how you respond? Now, this person, very young,
Mm,
not a minor, very young though. And obviously there's a significant age gap with this person being 20 allegedly and Jackson being 32 allegedly.
mm,
So, do you think because of that he had no business, and obviously he didn't know, I don't know if it was in this person's bio, maybe there's
mm.
like some type of etiquette where you check first, but do you think that plays a role in whether this response is savage versus like, sir, you better have them kids or whatever.
No, because she's an adult. They're an adult. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe if they were like 12, I'd be like, okay, we need to calm down.
I think you have to be 13 to have a
15,
Twitter
sure,
account,
as
so.
well. But 20, you no. No. Like, you know better. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I realized I'm missing another screenshot. Sorry, y'all. Shoddy journalism. Jay. But there was one where he was like, "Oh, I guess I should just retire and make songs about drinking tea in the nursing home or something like that."
I'm tired. Not that.
He said,
I
"Sing songs
mean,
about breaking my hip and getting a replacement because
that could
that's all
be. He can make a new genre. Instead of
Imagine.
sex god, he'd be, I don't know,
Hip god,
hip
hip
god.
replacement
Yeah.
god."
Hip replacement.
Nursing home god. But yeah,
Life
I
alert god.
imagine life alert Seuss. He's like, no. But yeah, here's the thing. Like, I think everyone, I don't know. I feel like everyone's a baby, and I do have some type of sympathy. Like, there's levels to this because again, this person wasn't making death threats. So, and
Mm,
again, Jackson also wasn't being savage. She was just like, okay, if you're gonna say something to me, I'm gonna say something back, bada boom, bada bang, or whatever. But I do kind of feel for younger people because it's like like I never had a chance to be a fool at 20. like like be a public fool at 20, or like want to buck up at 20 and then like be humiliated because, oh, here go the person that I was trying to buck up, like that kind of public
mhm.
display. Because I wasn't, I think Twitter existed when I was 20, but I wasn't on it like that, and I definitely
Yeah.
wasn't adding celebrities or whatever. So I feel kind of sad because it's like when the brain, what is it, frontal lobe is not fully developed, you are probably doing some foolish stuff. Because my thing is,
Oh,
my
yeah.
whole thing was, the comment was so dumb because it was like, you were talking about you're 32, go get a wife and kids and a
Why?
family and retire and stop being a sex god. Sir, you have never been 32 before, so how are you gonna tell somebody else how
Yeah.
to be 32? Like, which makes
And
me
there's so
roll
many
my
32
eyes.
year olds that are like, I don't know, still making music about like sex and stuff. There's
Yeah,
so
I
many people.
know. I was about
So
to say
why hate?
Baekhyun.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it, does
them
Baekhyun probably
too.
has some true. But I'm sure
For
Baekhyun
the
with
most
his
part.
R&B ass, some of his
Yeah.
solo songs probably allude to something like that. So I'm like, check your fave, but like,
Yeah, and like
yeah,
Hannah, not Hannah, Hyorin.
killed it.
Aren't
Yeah.
her songs are so sexy, and I feel like she's definitely 30 something.
Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense for you to be like, Jackson, I'm sorry. You're too old to be
You gotta stop.
existing on planet Earth.
Sex
Um,
god.
I've
No.
only been here for 20 years and you've been here for 32, but however, I think I got this with
Yeah.
showing you what you should be doing.
My
So it's
wisdom
just
is
so
beyond you.
stupid. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. So because of that, it's like major eye roll. But I
Yeah.
guess I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because, it's just, I don't know. I think that social media has given, and this, again, this wasn't that mean. I've seen worse. I've seen you
Mm.
creatures on like K-pop stan Twitter and just pop stan Twitter say the most heinous stuff and be like,
Oh yeah.
so are we doing burritos for lunch or what? Like literally the most disgusting stuff, and just move on and be like, yo, am
Yeah.
I gonna pass this calculus class or nah? So it's just kind of like, it's given people too much of confidence to buck up and just say awful things under the guise
Yeah.
that, because I don't like that saying some stuff and then when somebody says, excuse me, what do you mean, you being like, I'm sorry, I'm 20, or you can't like suddenly be like, be
Yeah.
nice to me. Because if like something like that had driven somebody over the edge, you wouldn't have been like, all right, throw me in jail, y'all, because I just, no, you would have been like, well, I said something and that person took the wrong way, so bye. So just
Yeah,
always, I really hate if people are going to troll. And again, this wasn't that bad, but if people are going to troll and buck up, they have to be able to take the heat too and understand
true.
if this is a public figure that has a lot of fans, you're probably going to get dragged. I don't think you deserve it,
Yeah,
and I don't think they should do it, but it's just a mess. So, yeah. Overall, we'll see. I don't know. I have to like take some PTO to listen to this album since it's like 50 songs long. But
that's
when it comes out,
wild. 18 songs. Like, what
maybe
in
it's
the
two
world?
discs. Maybe it's 2 discs or something.
That's
I don't know.
crazy in this day and age. What are we doing?
True,
The attention
but
span is so short.
they're getting
Why
shorter.
are we doing
You
this?
know, a mess, a mess. Also, hello everyone who's in the chat. Hey Andre, hey Zyle, hey Kamimi. All right, so that's all I had about that. Should we move to the next topic?
Sure.
All right. Jichu, what we doing, girl?
Yeah. So for Jisoo, I don't know if anyone's heard, but apparently there were like rumors that were coming out that Jisoo's brother has like essay and abuse allegations against him. Personally, I found out about it because like randomly I was on Reddit and there was somebody that was like, "Are we gonna talk about this? Jisoo's brother's getting all these allegations against him," and I was just like, first of all, I didn't know she had a brother. Second of all, what? Like, what do you mean? Are we gonna talk about this? This is the first time I'm hearing about this. Can't talk about something I just heard about 2 seconds ago. But apparently it became an actual thing because Jisoo had to like kind of like make a statement. Well, her lawyer made a statement. But just before I go into that, like I guess I can like give a little more details on like the brother. Apparently, he had like I don't even know if it's confirmed it's him. I'm pretty sure it's not, but there is a controversy that for following an incident on April 16th that there's a female streamer who said that a man purchased a date ticket, met her for food and drinks, and later took her to his residence where he allegedly engaged in non-consensual physical contact. And then she further alleged attempted sexual assault and blackmail. So that's one thing. And somehow I guess there's like more details. I couldn't find anything. But like there's more details that some people like connected it to Jisoo's brother. And then there was someone that's saying that they're his wife, that they shared handwritten notes and images online accusing him of multiple forms of abuse, and that it included claims of controlling behavior, monitoring her online presence, social restrictions, and sexual assault. And she also alleged that his previous marriage ended due to similar abusive conduct. So that's kind of, and that might be why people might be trying to link the two things together.
Like the
But these
situation
are
with the
all alleged.
streamer and what's
Yeah,
happening with
and with the
Jisoo
wife.
brother and allegedly with
Yeah,
Jisoo's brother and his wife.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming. I don't know like how people are like somehow because like with Korea, the news, I feel like they always just put like Idol A did this,
Yeah.
Kim said this, and you're like, there's so many Kims in this world. I don't like how do we
Yeah.
connect anything? But that's what people were like saying. So Jisoo obviously had to come out with her lawyer and make a statement, and it basically they released a statement saying that Jisoo's family has. Oh, let me also state that a lot of the rumors also included Jisoo's brother apparently having stake in her company, Blissu.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing.
That's what I saw.
So when the lawyer released a statement, they said Jisoo's family has no involvement with Blissu monetarily or managerially. And then Jisoo has not provided any support and legal fees for her brother because that was another thing people were saying is that she was supporting him through all this. And then that they would be taking legal action against those spreading the false rumors. So there's no like confirmation of if this is even him, but there is confirmation that he's not a part of Blissu at all.
Yeah.
So she has nothing to do with it, basically, is what
Mm-hmm.
they're basically saying. And this leads me to like my question of like, there's been like a history of just like celebs, idols that just have to deal with the media and the public expecting them to own up to their families' issues.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's a fair expectation? Like they make enough money to help
Mm-hmm.
them, and should they shoulder the issues that their family
Yeah, I definitely think if
has?
it's something like this where it's like he's being accused of like sexual assault and like that's something that he did, like
Mm,
I don't think she needs to speak up about that because it's like why? Because I think there's also this concept that a lot of people have been talking about in referring to this, and then I do see a lot when there's like a guy that does something bad, people are like, quick, where's the nearest woman we can like rope into this? And it's like I
yeah.
really hate that happening. It's so frustrating, and I see it a lot. If it's not the sister, it's the mom that raised him wrong, blah blah. But I understand people's concern because if it is somebody that did something heinous and then the rich relative is using money to maybe like keep them out of jail, which honestly I've
Mm,
heard a really interesting take on that. I don't know if you guys know, I think her name is Alora Nadi on YouTube. I think she was like a defense lawyer or something like that. But she talked about how if somebody pays for somebody's like legal fees to get lawyers,
mm,
she doesn't care because everyone's like legally, everyone has the right to be represented in like a case, right? It just matters
mm,
if whatever's actually brought to the forefront, then like let's do the case, but everyone should get like legal representation, which I think is a good
mm,
point. But if they're like doing underhanded things, like in like Nicki Minaj's case, like I know like she was with her husband, she was trying to pay off the family and harass the family, so I
yeah.
understand concerns of that, like okay, are you making it so this person is not really getting like the fair proper trial, and thus the victim is either getting harassed or pressured into saying something that's not true, or distorting the facts or having a certain outcome or dropping the case. That's where it's shady. But if it's just this person doing it, I don't think we really need a statement from the person. And I feel like again,
Mm,
sometimes it feels like it's just a trap for you to be like, aha, Jisoo, you're part of this, like you did this,
yeah.
that kind of thing. But then on the other hand, I do understand, okay, if he's like connected and getting money from something that she's a part of, maybe people are like, I don't really want to support that, so I want to be clear on, if like I watch your drama or whatever, or like stream your album, who's getting money from that. So but I don't think like they need to like apologize on the behalf or anything, because I don't think that
Yeah.
because like I didn't do anything. Like,
Yeah.
girl,
Because like
what can
I
you
feel like
say?
there's like another case, you were talking about it the other day. Yenny, Wonder Girls Yenny. I was like
Mm-hmm.
looking more into that and like how apparently she was being sued on because her father had debt and like was doing fraudulent
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So it was like she had to get sued. And so she got brought into this whole entire situation legally. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, what do you even do with that? Like,
Yeah.
it's not your fault. And now your name is like basically smeared because of this random, not random, but like your deadbeat dad,
This
basically.
random
It's
guy
like, what
that
else is
birthed
he?
you.
Honestly, he at this point he would be random for me because how dare you? How dare you? What do
Exactly.
you
I'm where the
mean?
money is. What are you doing? Like,
Like, first of all, come to me before this all happens so I can like at least like look into this and be prepared
mm-hmm.
so that I know like, oh, you're really bad. So
Yeah.
I know to stay
Yeah.
clear of you.
Yeah.
Don't like just randomly get into trouble and then I'm suddenly roped into this. What the heck?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I don't like you
That's
even more. You
exactly.
obviously hate me or don't
Low
care about
key.
me. That's
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
don't care. Because it's like this will clearly come back on me because I'm a more public, person from our family. I do think, I don't know if this was exactly that one case though, but I feel like when it's a situation where somebody owes somebody else and the person's in debt, maybe not like a credit card or something, but like, there was
Mhm.
that one case where it was like someone's parents were like scamming other people and then they fled the country.
Oh, yeah,
Would you
Mac with
say
that.
that like the child should be like, okay, my parents scammed you, I have a surplus of money, I will pay
Mm.
for their debt and what they owe you as an individual. Do you think that's right?
I would have to talk to my financial planner if that was that right. I'd be like, can I actually afford this? I just
You
bought
gotta
a
crunch the
house.
numbers.
Like, I don't know. I can give you a portion. Depends on how much the parents like took from those people. And they're
Mm.
probably like, we want interest. And it's like,
Oh, not that.
so then it's like, all right. Because I don't want to say I'm gonna give money. And then it's
Yeah.
like, they're like, all right, so it's actually $1 billion. And I'd be like, well, that was lovely that I
I can call
got
them for
this.
you.
Yeah. Like I'm giving you monopoly money. I didn't say what. I'm just, yeah, no.
I can be
I
a
don't know if
listening
it,
ear for you if you
yeah.
want to vent.
You can cry on my shoulder, I guess. I don't know. I have a handkerchief.
Yeah. I think okay, this is actually a good take. I love my parents, it depends on I do think it depends. Like if it's like
Yeah.
a complete blindside where they were just like running up the numbers, didn't care, whatever. If it's something where it's like maybe they found themselves in like a tight spot and so they
Mhm.
borrowed money
Oh
from
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
they didn't, then I could be like, okay. But if they're just kind of like, well, figure it out and then like
I'm
fleeing the
gambling.
country like
Oh
Michael
yeah.
Fassbender.
The fact that they fled the country in like 1999 or something, and they just got like, they're like, oh, now we located your son. Like it's been like 20 years. How did you just now find this man?
That was nutty. That was very numbing. Ooh, if it's gambling, my parents
Yeah,
own
like
their
if it was
own.
gambling, depends on what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like if they're like going to like rehab and trying to get better,
Hmm.
I might pay in like little portions to
Yeah.
make sure that they get better.
Hmm.
But if they're just like gambling is all I want to do, I'd just be like, okay, well, that's what you owe, I guess, because I am
So
not a
yeah.
part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's so messy because yeah, there's so many caveats like depending that like really determines whether I'd be like, okay, it can fall on me. Like I think I would want to be like, I'll fall on the sword for not just my parents, but my
Mhm.
siblings and stuff like that. But there's also like
Yeah.
the like kind of I imagine if you were like a very wealthy, like famous person, maybe as somebody who's kind of related to you might take advantage of that and they're like, well, let me do all this
Yeah.
stuff because I know you got it at the end of the day. um like that
Well,
whole
this is
situation with
for immediate
Beyonce's
family
sister.
only. I'm so sorry. Immediate. No, I don't
you
know
had to
you.
be you had to be at my 5th birthday for me to
Yeah,
want to
you have to be in
pay,
that
so
Christmas photo that I have.
this particular one, no
Yeah,
others.
and you're not there. In fact, it's just me. Look at that.
Exactly.
So sorry.
Exactly. Andre says, because weren't they trying to say that he works for a company or runs it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he doesn't apparently. So that was like I think that's what they mainly wanted to get out there is like he
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do with this company, so leave us alone
Mm-hmm.
and look elsewhere.
This is a bit of a dangerous game because in the statement, didn't they also say that she doesn't really interact with her family like that? Like,
Yeah, it kind of felt like that's what they were saying. The way it was like written was kind of weird. Like they were like like went to she was a trainee all by herself or something, and I was like, why are we talking about her trainee years? Like, where'd this come from? Isn't this about the company?
they're like, she
But
worked
yeah, I
hard.
think they really I feel like are trying to make it seem like she's just not with her family.
Hmm. Which I feel like is a slippery slope because it takes one person to like
Isn't
find
it too?
a picture, yeah, of them together on his birthday in 20, you
Yeah.
know, 2023, and they're like, wait a second, I thought you said you never saw this man in your life. So, but again, like even if that's the case, I feel like it's hard. It's still a jump to be like, so this is your fault. Like like
Yeah.
what do you want her to say?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Uh Andre says, IDK, I don't negotiate with terrorists and blackmailers, so I am paying for nobody's nothing. Love my family, no Nazi. Mm, that's fair. That's a fair take.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So okay, G,
My
cool.
other I guess my other last question was just like they say that publicity is like all publicity is good publicity.
Hmm.
Having her name in this, is there any way that it could be spun into like something good? Because like I feel like this is like a situation that in my mind, no, this is not good
Yeah.
publicity. Like I just
I think it's bad because having your name associated with this at all, I feel like is really, really bad. I think
yeah.
maybe she could turn it around and be like, "Oh, I'm donating X, Y, and Z to like
Mm,
victims or something like that." And then people are like,
yeah.
"Oh, she didn't even do anything and look at how generous she is and you guys tried to attack her." So maybe like that. But I also think people
Yeah.
are still on her from the what is it, boyfriend on demand and them saying she can't act. So I think right now people are
Which
as
is
a
wild.
tad
That's what
target
if they
on
are
her
really
back.
just that mad at her for not being able to act that well, to then just be like, well, maybe you did fund your brother. Like that,
Like people are
like how
crazy.
much
And
acting is not that serious. You
these
didn't have to
okay,
watch the show.
I would say I think that's from the more chronically online friends, that are just
Uh,
kind of like, I need something
the
to be mad
Twitter,
at. Yeah,
the
exactly. Our Twitter
Twitterites. I don't
brethren.
know what they're called.
Yeah, I think maybe it's from them, but I mean, the Blackpink album also came and went, so she can't even curry favor there. What's going on, Theodore? Now, how did you? You know what? I'm not backtracking. I'm not backtracking. But yeah, so mess.
Yeah, I think that's all I had for this one.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Jisoo, we got your back. Okay. If you want to come on the podcast and say your side, we're all ears, if you want to
If
give
you
an
want to
excuse to
donate,
say it. Exactly.
we're here as well.
Schumann's not paying for these lights anymore,
We'll give you some good publicity.
Exactly. Look at this picture I chose. I chose this great picture of her. Okay. Not everyone gets that treatment. All right.
She kind of looks like
Um,
Irene here.
I was gonna say, I thought when I saw this picture, I loved her hair, but I thought this was Crystal Jung.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. So I was
She
like,
looks like
okay, it's a
everybody.
good it's a good picture, but she also doesn't really look like herself. So
Yeah.
um but yeah. All right, y'all, for the last story of the day, we're going to talk about Baum Park. So this is more of an update if anything. If you guys remember, I think at this point it was early in March. We had talked about a story where Park Baum, she had kind of shocked a lot of people because she posted I believe it was to her Instagram, basically a letter talking about the drug scandal that happened a long time ago. Um, you know, that kind of was like very detrimental to her career and like the trajectory of 2NE1, where the story originally came out that she was being accused of smuggling illegal drugs from Korea or from the US into Korea. We later did learn, and what she actually talks about and what she talked about in that original post was that it was actually her ADHD medication that just happens to be illegal in Korea, but there wasn't any foul play there. But one of the things that really did shock people is that she also claimed that that was actually used as a cover up for Sandara Park, who actually had the drug issue. So a lot of people were shocked with this. They were like, "Is this tea? Is she okay? What's going on here?" Now Sandara, she quickly responded to that, like literally the next day, very concisely was like, "I did not take drugs. I wish Park Baum well," and that was kind of that. And we hadn't really heard much since that, but
Mm.
last week, I believe, she posted to her Instagram a new letter, and in it there wasn't really like much in terms of reference to the situation, but in it she essentially kind of told her story about how she kind of trained and became a part of 2NE1 and YG. She went through and talked about like the strengths and how much she appreciates each member. She talked about, her own journey and like, just the whole entire like her whole entire like life going through the entertainment industry. But she did slightly mention at the very end of the letter that she wished this whole drug scandal situation never happened. So I don't know if that was in reference to what happened earlier in March,
Mm.
with her mentioning that and that becoming a story, or she meant like the whole entire scandal, like all together, like dating back when the
Yeah.
story broke a long time ago. But it really did seem like, I think after that whole situation, early March, a lot of people were wondering, okay, is there some type of beef situation with 2NE1? Are they beefing with her? Is she beefing with them? Is this like the truth? Is there animosity? But I think with this letter, it really showed that, maybe there was like some regrets here. and she's cool with all the members, or at least she, like, she appreciates the time they had together. So I didn't really have a lot of questions. That was just a general update. um but what do you think about, I don't know, like, this whole situation, the story of Park Bomb, like everything that has happened up until this point? Like, do you have any thoughts on that?
I just feel like it's sad.
Mhm.
I just feel like the YG kind of failed her,
Mhm.
and she just got the short end of the stick,
Mhm.
basically. I don't know. For this, I was a little like when I first read it, I was like, this is either something that's hopeful or sad.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm want to just believe that it's like her just being like, let me air out this and then I can move on and then try and get better rather
Yeah.
than something where it's like, oh, it's ominously sad and like she's gonna do something that I would rather she didn't. Um,
Mhm.
so like, yeah, I don't know. It's a the letter was just so ambiguous.
Yeah.
Um, but I hope that it's like something positive. I hope to see that she comes back and she's like a better version of herself.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that whole time must have been so traumatic. Like, knowing that
Yeah,
you didn't do anything wrong. Because I will say, 10 toes down all the time, that, like, it wasn't that the situation happened. I feel like it was 100% how YG handled it. Now, I will
yeah,
say, this is speaking from a 2026 lens. Back in 2014, were people trying to hear about ADHD and medication and stuff like that? Who knows? And point blank period, it was illegal in Korea. I don't know if people would have had sympathy for that, but I feel like other people have come back for worse. And I just feel like it just didn't seem like they had faith in her to kind of get through
yeah,
this. And so it just became like
yeah,
this really stand. And I remember saying, like, back in the day when this was like happening, the longer they wait to push her out there and push 21 back out, the more this will be what she's known for. And this will be such a big part of her legacy. And I just
yeah,
feel like that was like, not saying that her, like, it's her fault that this was like, the start of the end of 2NE1, but this situation and how it was handled definitely played a big role.
oh yeah,
And that just must always be very painful to think about. Like, even now that her name's cleared and people understand what the situation actually was, it kind of always probably will be like this, what if, like, it was handled better, or what if this never
yeah.
happened. And there's probably a lot of emotions and mental, like, turmoil that comes like with that. Like, I think we were talking about last time with Top and his whole situation, how he was
Oh
literally
yeah,
like, oh, actually, I'm never
traumatized.
coming back to Big Bang because I'm actually ashamed.
That's just
That's
like
like
still
something
don't
that's
understand. When there's a little Sungri right there, sitting there. Well, I don't even know where he is. Not in jail. That's the problem.
unfortunately not in prison. But yeah, so, but I definitely agree with you. I hope that this is kind of like I just wanted to address the situation because,
Yeah.
everything that happened earlier in March kind of left off on a weird note. And, whatever help and support she needs, she can get.
Has she ever like said she wished the drug thing never happened before? Because I'm wondering if like is this like her first time like being like, this is like the thing that has been
Mm-hmm.
causing me a lot of pain
Mm-hmm.
and turmoil. Like if this is the first time that she's addressing it, I don't know, it could be it makes me feel more so that it is like something of like her turning a new leaf and being like, I'm gonna be more honest
Mm-hmm.
and just like say what my heart feels right now. And it's like I wish that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is the first time she's like actually like putting it out there like directly,
Mm-hmm.
it gives me more a little more hope.
That's a really good point. I think, and don't quote me on this because I'm not sure, but I think when she officially left YG and joined her current label, there was like a
Mm,
statement from her like team about how, hey, this is actually the truth, the clear truth of what happened. It was like her ADHD medication. But I don't know if she like directly commented on it. But I feel like
mm,
you're right. This does make this like a lot more um like impactful if this is the first time she was like, oh, even if it was just like a slight mention of it, but her directly being like,
mm,
yeah, that's kind of, because I think, yeah, this was such a hard scandal, and especially at the time where everyone was just like, you druggie, you druggie, you druggie, you can't
Yeah.
really be like, actually, this is the truth. You have to just be like humble because you don't want to look like you're trying to gain sympathy or stir the
Yeah.
pot or play the blame game because people hate that even more. So it's such a tricky situation to
Yeah.
kind of handle. But yeah, I agree. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up, mention that. And, I hope she's doing well.
Mm.
Um, and, maybe they can reunite eventually at some point again in the
Well,
future.
that'd be fun.
Yeah. So, yeah. Andre says, I feel like YG should have defended her in 21. Yeah. I mean,
They defended Sungri way more, I feel like.
oof. Did they?
And it's probably because I think it's because he was part of it. Wasn't he in
YG?
like
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that being a thing, but I don't know the specifics. I don't remember the specifics of
yeah.
it. But I do, yeah. And I feel like no shade, the girls are gonna hate me, but I remember when G Dragon had his weed scandal. They
Oh
stepped
yeah.
aside there, man.
Yeah.
So
I feel like they just have favorites.
I
Or
mean, yeah. Or
maybe some of them have
sexism.
more pull. Because like
Yeah,
I feel like Top's situation also wasn't handled nicely, it feels like.
that's true.
So I'm wondering if like there's like if you have the people, like the
I also
connections,
I
maybe.
I also think with G Dragon, he had the plausible deniability because didn't he say that he was given the weed and he didn't know what it was?
Uh so
And
is
that was
that what
part
we
of
need to
it.
do?
Well, listen,
I didn't
listen.
know
After
what
you
this
think
was.
my
I was
3-year-old
like,
brain
wait.
is conjuring this, I think that's what happened. Like that's
They rolled it up into a little tube. I was confused. I was flabbergasted actually.
now what
I
is
took a puff.
what is it?
I thought I
What you
felt
doing?
drunk. They told me it was alcohol. I don't know. I didn't
But it was
believe.
yeah, it was very messy. But it just I don't know.
That's
Like
interesting.
obviously, yeah, it's just really really sad because obviously this was like multifaceted where it's like
Mm,
okay, here's this medication and now everyone's all up in the medical diagnosis business too. And
mm,
now I have to deal with people's, prejudices against
armchair.
people with like ADHD and stuff like that. So it's just like so
Yeah,
many levels of it that it's very painful, but I just feel like it wasn't handled really well.
you know.
But yeah. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for the big three. No, I just think it's funny because that was like so quick. But that means it's time for open bar. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend.
I'm not
I'm
your
not your
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
I'm not your
I'm not
boyfriend.
your boyfriend. All right, y'all. So this is a segment where we can talk about anything that happened this week. I did want to start off saying, since we were already kind of talking about Top, did you see that Big Bang opened an Instagram and they followed Top on it?
First of all, they just opened an Instagram. I thought
Yeah.
they already had one.
Like
I'm
joint
confused.
Instagram. Listen, don't have me lying on this podcast. I'm pretty sure it was a
I
joint
mean, they
Instagram.
might have because I guess because like they're not a active group,
Yeah.
so it doesn't make I like what did they post if they did have a Instagram?
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't know what that means. Is he gonna be at week 3 of Coachella? Who knows?
Week 3, isn't it over?
They do a special week 3 just for Big Bang.
Just for him, just so you can show up in an empty desert.
He's like, sorry, I'm a bad boy. Speaking of that, I recently found out because at week 2 of Coachella, Fujikaze performed Bad Boy, like did a cute
Oh
little
yeah,
cover. Apparently that song, Bad Boy, inspired that Shinu ga ii wa, the one that got him really famous.
really?
The Bang song. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, not the big song. What's funny is like I feel like I knew what that song was before that, and now that's all I can think of is a freaking VTuber.
that's that's such a Fujikaze, but it's so funny. But yeah, I had no idea that was what inspired that. Like I was like, oh wow, they do sound really similar though. Ate that.
Mm.
Oh, Minho from
Oh
Winter Might Go to
yeah,
Jail.
I was looking at. I saw a picture and was like, I forgot about you. Like, what is with the rappers of these groups? Like Minnow, Borrow, I think did something. What's
Ravi.
his name? Yuchun, Ravi, Mickey,
Oh,
Mickey
well,
Yuchun.
Michi Yuchan, he's oscillating on a level that I cannot fathom right
Yeah.
now. He scares me on levels I could never even
Yeah.
imagine. But yeah, that is so true. I mean, it really sucks to see what's happening to people who were like obviously so like we're like the it boys when
Yeah.
like we were like starting to like K-pop. Like it's just so sad to see that. But I
Yeah.
mean, y'all know the rules. And it's always the army that got them caught up.
Yeah,
Like
that
that's
one.
so
Yeah, I don't
crazy.
understand. Just go to the army. I don't know.
I mean, I feel bad
So many
saying that
people do it.
because exactly, like nobody's
Like,
conscripting me to the army, but like
yeah.
I don't
But so many
know.
people go through it. So it's like not like they'll
That's
be
true.
alone. I
And
would hope they're not.
some people get deployed in Virginia apparently because
Yeah, like
Hoshi.
freaking Hoshi. Hoshi out here just being like, I'm gonna dance to 17. Like he did not leave the group or something. Like, I'm confused. How
Listen,
did he get that deal?
the way that I've been in K-pop for 45 years and I still don't understand how the breakdown of the different army units are and what you can do
No,
and why some people are in musicals and other people are like
I feel like they
dressed up.
realized the K-pop idols were not trying to do actual army stuff. So they're like, let's make another section for the musical art, like singers and all of that. They go over there. They
The
can do
Dance in
musicals.
Virginia
They can do
unit.
dances. They'll go to Virginia, maybe Broadway one day. I don't know. Like
Like, I'm like,
West
wait a
End in
second.
England.
I'm like, actually sign me up for the musical division because
Like
have
imagine,
me.
like it's an elective. Like, I want to be
Taking
in the
musical
musical.
102.
What
Virginia
is it?
304. Like that was so random. And some people I saw when I first saw it, it was because fans like saw him at I don't know Cracker Barrel, and they were like, "Oh, let's take a picture with Hoshi."
He's a
And
Cracker Barrel.
okay, listen, Virginia, I don't know what y'all do. I don't know what actually goes on there. So I'm gonna assume there's a Cracker Barrel
I would think
somewhere.
so.
Yeah, that gives Texas Roadhouse maybe. I don't know.
What's the other one? The one where people fight all the time?
Olive Garden, Waffle House.
Yeah, there we go. Olive Garden. Where are you going?
Listen, I've seen a couple scraps at the Olive Garden. Does Applebee's exist anymore? I was recently thinking
I
about
think there's
that.
Applebee's near me.
Oh, okay.
Just one.
Let's go to
I think
Applebee's.
also by Dan. Or unless that one
Oh,
closed. Or I might be thinking
I think that
Chili's.
one's closed. Yeah,
Oh,
it's either Chili's. I actually used to go to that one after my co-op internship, like literally
oh
every single
really?
day. Yeah, and
I
just
think I've been to
blow through my.
Applebee's once.
Or I don't. Okay, I think what you're thinking about. Are you thinking about the one in the mall, in the
No,
old mall? Okay, never mind.
no, the one that was like near Dan. That's all I know.
Oh,
I think
dang.
well, it might be closed. It's probably closed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think everything that existed before COVID, if you haven't checked on it, it might be closed.
Oh yeah, my Friday's closed. I was devastated. I love Fridays.
Apparently JB from Got7 opened his own company. Now he was one of the girls that went to AOMG, right?
Yeah, I think so. Wait,
Okay, good. I'm
did
sorry.
he?
I love J Park, but
Was he there? I know Yugyum. He was in it, AOMG. I
you
don't
can,
think
but I'm
Jay.
pretty sure it was another person because I was like, why are they
And
all
maybe he was.
going? Because it was like kind of a flex because obviously J Park got
Mm,
kicked out of JYP or get
yeah.
kicked out of
Oh,
2PM.
I didn't even think
But I'm
about
pretty
that.
sure it was Yugyum
That's how it
and
probably
JP.
is.
Yeah. So that's good though. I feel like that's low key. I don't know. Because I feel like that's low key the wave if you leave a big group that already was hugely famous. You just need a team that's dedicated to you. I think that's
Mm,
it. Because, but I will say, I was reading that article with Jackson, the Forbes one, when he was talking about like his solo career post Got7. And he was like, it's actually really hard not to have a big company behind you because you have to like set
mm,
everything up yourself. So he was low key like, I maybe should have a big company. But I just feel like you become like this relic act if it's a big company that's focused on having like new K-pop groups and idols get famous. Like they're like, okay, we have you and you are already famous, but we're not actually
Yeah.
interested in propelling you forward. We just want to milk your current fans, which I feel like is such a hard situation to be in, especially if you're actually really passionate about still being an artist and growing, like having somebody just put you
Yeah.
in the back burner. And I feel like it makes sense when they leave their company because I feel like they know that's going to happen. But leaving your company just to join another big company that probably has the same mentality, I feel like doesn't make sense. So I feel like it makes more sense to just be on your own, even if it's just for a while.
That's what should have happened with CBX. And here we are. They should have went the Kyungsoo route. The Susu, whatever the heck it's called.
Well, he left Susu anyway, so.
Oh yeah, that was so weird. I forgot when I
like,
saw that. I was like, how did you? Your name's in it.
Okay, these idols be setting up these companies for fun and then dipping. Like, for real, they're not even serious. Like, that confused
That's
me.
weird.
That confused me. Okay, yeah, AOMG, yeah. But I think
Okay.
J Park, that's a label he started, and he was the CEO at one point, but I know he stepped down. But I don't know if that was before or after JB.
Is he still in the company at least?
No, I don't think so. Let me check, because I don't really know what I don't even know what company Longshot's under.
I thought that was, oh, is it not AOMG?
I don't think so.
So he set up another one? What are we
J Park
doing?
at this current time has 375 companies under his name. Okay, so it was founded by J Park. More Vision, yeah. That was another one.
Under, is this started in 2022?
More Vision.
Chungha.
Yeah, Chungha's there. And it used to also be a dance. I think he started it as like to have like dance crews.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he's not in AOMG anymore. This is interesting though. That's good. Yukyum's still under AOMG. Interesting. Good for him. Oh, Miju's under AOMG? Miju? Whoa. He got all the girls.
Ugly duck.
Interesting. Oh my god. Oh wow. Everyone's gone. Gray's not under AOMG anymore. Loco. Simon D. Okay. So that was a smart move from him because it seems like it's not the same AOMG. Nana from After School testified against her Robert in his lawsuit.
Oh yeah. Which I saw that and was like, I thought she already won this case. I know. I'm confused. Why is this still going on?
Why are we dragging?
How is this Robert getting so many rights of like going to court? Like,
Not
sir, because like you broke in, got beat up, and then you're like, how dare you? I'm suing you for damages. It's like you are in my house.
That's crazy.
Go to jail.
That is so crazy. Like, do I want to live on that level of delusion to have broken into somebody's house and be like, actually, I'm suing you? Like, imagine.
You broke my leg, so I broke in, but you broke me. So
you broke my heart.
Let's think.
So how about that?
You can replace a house. You can't replace me.
And it's like, and you are Paul Jackson. Who are you? The boys filed a lawsuit against their label for embezzlement. Was this the same label?
Yeah, it's all that one company. That company has too many people. Like Vivis is trying to leave, and CBX is trying to, and I thought the boys already left. So now I'm like, how are the boys still here?
Why?
I feel bad for these people. Like,
why does that company have more groups than Hybe? Like, what's going on? Like,
I don't know. And it's funny because I think like part of like the issue with CBX in the beginning, I feel like was because as someone was like, you've been talking to the guy that owns that company, and we thought you were trying to leave, like you were trying to be shady about it. And now it's like it all turns out it's like that guy was shady. So maybe he was trying to, like, he was doing some like sneaky, like, come to me, I don't know, like siren song. And then as someone was trying to be like, wake up, guys, I'm trying to help you. I mean,
crazy.
not like SM would help that much. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, Bang PD is still shifting the police. Yeah, I thought they already got the warrant. I thought they already arrested him.
I don't understand legal proceedings.
Me either.
It feels like I don't know. There's like different wordings of things that sound the same,
Mm-hmm.
and I just
That's what we need to
they're apparently
do.
different.
We need to befriend somebody or like get a correspondent, a
Legal
law
firm.
correspondent who can be like, okay, this is
Isn't
what.
Dan?
Uh-oh. Okay, Dan can be our go-to. We have
He's gonna be like, I do international. I know.
good.
I don't know what this is.
Korea's international to us.
He's like, not that one.
We need someone.
Specifically, not that one. That's the one I'm missing.
Because to be honest, I was trying to read up on that and they're like, oh, he sold the IPO before it IPA'd. And I was just like, girl, sure. Just throw him in jail. I don't know.
Not IP. Before it became beer.
Before it
He was
ailed,
like, let me
they
get
IPA'd. And white clawed. Okay. I feel like
Smart.
though it's interesting because it's so interesting to see somebody who's so closely related to BTS be going through all these very like open and public legal troubles.
Yeah.
But it's not really affecting BTS. Like it's not like people are being like
I was gonna say, I feel like their fans are like, shut up. Shut no. Like, but no, shut no. You don't know what you're talking about. We don't know who that is.
Exactly.
We only know BTS, and that is it.
I think they're already kind of shaping the narrative to be like, if we need to end this man, not end him, but like, if we need to cut this man off and act like he was never influential in BTS's life, let's start planting the seeds now. They work like a well-oiled machine, okay? Army don't play. Oh my god, I saw the 11th to Oh My Girl specifically, 11th? And I was like, 11th anniversary of Oh My Girl, and I was like, oh, I love being 50. It's my favorite thing to do. Where's my tombstone? Exactly.
What the heck?
Like, what do you mean? They're 3 each. So, what 11
is Lovely's the same age then, too?
Oh, Lovely's was 2014?
Because in my head, I used to get them confused. Oh My Girl and Lovely's.
I think Oh My Girls came. Oh My Girl came out after. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did they?
I feel like, but now oh my gosh, my brain is going.
2015.
Okay, that's what I thought. Lovely's was 2014.
Lovely's.
Candy, jelly, love. Is that what the song was? I forget how it goes. Lovely's debut. I loved that song down.
I only know. Do they do Liar Liar?
Oh My Girl? Yeah, that's their song.
That's Oh My Girl? I thought it was Lovely's.
No, Lovely's is like Destiny. What is that one song? Achu. That was like their big one.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I know a single Lovely song.
No, you don't know Achu.
I think I know the members. Is Kay in this group?
Yeah, my queen. I love her.
Why do I know these? Like I know them.
Well,
I think because that's probably
and you know all the girls that can sing. Like you have a. But yeah, that member. Oh, that also had Miju. Which is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah. Was it Candy Jelly Love? I love that song.
Candy Jelly Love.
Yeah, it was one of those like, you know how people would always be like, if you came out with like a song that was like sweet and you were in like a school uniform, they're like, so you're trying to be Girls' Generation? You're trying to be like, that was one of those.
G-Friend?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Or A-Pink.
I feel like Twice got more of the knockoff SNSD allegations than G-Friend, but I feel like early G-Friend is more aligned with early SNSD than Twice ever was.
That's true, yeah.
So y'all were hating for no reason.
Into the New World is definitely very. I could see G-Friend having that.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just because the 9 situation, because they were both 9, but that's crazy.
Because their music's not the same at all. At all.
Exactly. Okay, wait. Happy first month anniversary to Cat. Now, Tal, why are you step up here and be immediately shady? Are you trying to get us dragged? No, because the way I saw an random Instagram post saying that like Mono officially left, and I was like, I knew it. And then it was like fake. But I was like, why did I keep
okay. Every time I go on TikTok, the propaganda or the gaslighting that it tries to tell me in my suggestions of like when I'm typing, when I'm
Mhm.
searching for something, it'll just be like Cat's Eye Minot announces she's leaving. Cat's Eye Minot says she's staying. And I'm like, I'm not even typing Minot. I'm not even typing Cat's Eye. Why are you talking about this?
Leave me
And it'll be
alone.
like, it'll also say, like, oh, somebody died. And I'm like, who is this? I don't know who this is. And then I look them up and it's like nobody.
It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like that y'all just lie on that app. That's why I
It
can't get
confuses me.
anything there.
Apparently,
Oh,
Michael J. Fox. Sorry. Do you know Michael J. Fox? The
he's
actor?
from what is it?
Back to the
Back to the
Future.
Future?
He was my
That's
first
your
crush.
fave. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
that's your
It's
fave.
very weird because he's actually my mom's age, but like almost exactly to a T.
Oh.
But he's so young, him, cute as heck. Watch Back to the Future if you haven't. Great trilogy. But apparently there's always a thing because he has Parkinson's, like
Mhm,
really bad, and he's had it since he was like 20, like in his 20s, like very young, too
mhm.
young. Um, every year apparently they say that he's died, and then he's just like recently he like wrote something where it was just like I can't remember what he said, but it was basically making fun of the fact that he's just like it is what it is. At least people care
Aw.
about me. And I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's a really positive spin because I would be crashing out. I'd be like, Dada,
Yeah.
who am I?
I mean,
Like,
actually, if you keep seeing it every year, he probably did crash out like the first couple of times, and then he was like,
yeah.
you know what? I'm alive. I can feel.
It's like,
I got
okay,
it.
yeah, I can. It's
They're
fine.
lying.
Um, okay, wait. So Andre mentioned that they're gonna Cat's Eye is gonna promote Pinky up on music shows, but then also this, we talked about this.
Ooh.
Pink Panther has brought her up on stage.
Yeah. When you
I don't
sent me
know.
that, I was like, what the like,
I
what?
don't know. I don't know. Like I could not tell you. Like I have no idea. I have no guesses as to what the
Everywhere
heck's
but
going
that
on.
stage. Like everywhere. She's at Justin
Like
Bieber's. She's at Pink Panthers. She was with Lizzo.
oh yeah,
I'm just
that was
confused.
but you know, it's so interesting because like I wonder if it's like a very specific thing where they can't all be seen with each other because it'll be like
Yeah.
she'll take a picture of Lizzo and then they'll take a picture of Lizzo. Well, I don't know
Did
what
they take a
order it
picture
goes
of
in.
Lizzo?
Yeah, like a couple of them, but I don't know if it was like after or whatever. But it's like, so why can't they be like this
Hmm.
is the strangest thing I've ever seen, I guess, in like the K-pop
Yeah.
space in terms of
They
like
need to say
a
something because
member who's on
like I'm
hiatus.
wondering if they're just hoping she fades into like, I don't know, into her own person, and then they're just like they just never say a thing.
They're like, remember
Kind of like SM never disbanding their groups. It's just like they're just this company just never announces like a group member's leaving.
I mean, yeah, because it's really it. I mean, I get. Here's the thing. I think technically they did announce she was on hiatus, but I think with everything that's
Yeah.
going on, and usually I think we're used to in K-pop, if somebody's like on hiatus, we don't see them until they reemerge because they either become private citizens
Yeah.
or like So this is very different to have somebody on hiatus, especially when it was like allusions to it being a health thing, which health thing means different things and it can show up in different ways. So that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be sick on your bed or whatever. But it's just a weird, like untapped situation, I think,
Yeah.
in that we've seen like
I
the
think it's
K-pop space.
worse that she's in the same location
Mm-hmm.
as them. Like if she was like at a party, I don't know, somewhere else, I'd be like, okay, that's fine, I guess. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, you're on hiatus doesn't mean you have to do nothing, like you
Yeah.
said. But like to
Do the same thing.
go out and then go to the same place that you would have been at is kind of just so random.
Which is it's so
It's
interesting
so
because I do wonder. I remember when people were talking about when like Hybe, and I know this is Hybe Geffen, right? And the girls do talk about how something like it's Hybe, it's Geffen with the issue, not Hybe. Hybe, would probably have Manal right there on stage if they could. I don't know how true that is, but that's a lot of people's fans' interpretations and things like that. But I do think it's so interesting because when this project first happened, a lot of people were like, people want to um make something that combines the Western world and the K-pop world, but there's a lot of things that do like the nature of the Western world just wouldn't work. And I think that kind of like ownership a powerful company, like a powerful K-pop company, has over like the media and how like narratives are formed, I don't think currently exists. I don't think it doesn't exist anywhere in like Western or American media, but it's not gonna
Mhm.
like so like in a world where maybe like an idol would maybe more pressure to be like, well, my company is saying I'm on this type of hiatus, so let me lay low or let me not say anything. There's like multiple outlets that are going to speculate, multiple outlets that are going to try to catch like, where's Manal, where's the other girls, like,
Yeah.
and like Manal can kind of do whatever she wants. Like she could completely be like F off to Hybe and Geffen and still have a very lucrative career because there's so many bigger labels and people with
Yeah.
more money that could be like, well, actually, we love her, so let's do this. So it's like them not having the full power to be able to make an idol act exactly in the way that they want. Now, again, I don't know if they would prefer her to be laying low right now or they care that she's at Coachella. They probably do, you know, I don't know. But it's like they can't do anything about it. And it gives her this kind of interesting type of leverage of being like, yeah, well, I can actually, as long as it doesn't like, you know, rattle the NDAs, I can actually do whatever I want. And like legally, you can't tell me I can't appear in public, you know, especially if it's
Yeah.
off the clock. So it's a very interesting scenario. Whoa. Wait, what? It reminds me of when some K-pop company randomly diagnosed one of their idol group members with some mental health issue and put them on a hiatus, and they were like, huh?
Who?
Imagine being like, wait, how do you know something I don't know about my health?
Like, yeah, she's got ADHD. It's like, I what? I never got tested.
Yeah, what's going on?
Don't have a therapist right now. So how did that happen?
Yeah.
What?
Very weird. I've been getting the most random think pieces about Cat's Eye. Yeah, it's very interesting to see people's thoughts on it. But I just feel like it's interesting because, like, you know, Cat's Eye's going about their business still promoting, so it's not even like they're like, halt, I am Reptar. Like, it's just like,
Yeah,
they're doing whatever. So
I feel like there's only so much you can think about.
That's
Eventually, it just
true.
becomes speculation and just like your own thoughts.
That's true.
Because I feel like there's not much that's come out, I feel like, from the company.
No, not at
So,
all. Like, I feel
uh,
like, what else? Okay. There was like somebody mentioned there's a lot of comebacks. Eyelets
I
coming
was gonna
back
bring up
soon. Your faves?
BM from Card. He made, I think, his acting debut in Beef, the
Mhm.
season 2, which I just started. I'm only one episode in, and
Mhm.
he was in that first episode. And he seemed pretty good. He also announced that like he apparently is leaving. What company is that? Like DSP? Is
Oh
that?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, so I think their contracts are coming to an end. So I think he already is like confirmed that he's not extending his, but their Card is gonna have like one last album, I think,
Mhm.
before that. And then I think he's done. So I'm wondering if like with Beef, like if he's gonna
If he's gonna,
like
yeah.
go to acting or something. So that'd be
He's,
cool.
I mean, I feel like that's a cool like trajectory. I think
Yeah.
you know, with what we were talking about with Mark last time,
Oh
how it's
yeah.
like, yeah, after you're done being idol, you're like, okay, I don't have to do this anymore. I fulfilled the like
Yeah.
fantasy or the dream or whatever. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's good too because he really can like if he like goes into, for example, the like Western market, he really it's like a complete 180, you know?
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, and then what's his name? Eric Nam playing Aang in freaking Avatar. Sorry, I just
that was
remembered. I was like, because
crazy.
he's also making a 180 and kind of like going into like Western stuff. He was on Traders. Now he's
Mm,
like doing Avatar. I'm like, good for him.
yeah, that shocked me. I don't know how I didn't know that because when we were looking up articles, it was literally like 2 years ago announced that he was gonna be Aang. And so I was
Oh,
like,
really?
oh, how did I miss this? Yeah,
I
it's so
didn't hear about
crazy.
that at all.
Me
I think
either.
whenever our friend sent that they leaked the whole entire thing, I started looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean Eric Nam? How the heck? Oh, egg. What the heck? I was
His
very confused.
publicist, his manager is putting
Good for
in
him.
work because he's been in some bangers, you know, these last couple months. But yeah, I just oh, apparently okay, so Mark was also at Coachella?
Yeah, he was just standing there watching stuff. He was just standing there.
But okay, this is interesting because a lot of people were like, "Oh, pedestrian Mark. That's what we're getting. Like he's retired. Like this is proof because he's at Coachella in his flip-flops and tank top enjoying it like a regular citizen." So, cuz I know we like had talked about whether after leaving NCT he was literally going to become like a private citizen or he was going to do something
Yeah.
else, but if he's making music, uh-oh. Watch out for Mark.
You should team up with BM and Eric Nam.
Make
They
a new
can make
K-pop
a
group.
imagine. Eric Nam would be tenfold the what's it called? Hyung.
Oh. Wait, Eric, okay. No way BM's that old. Wait, is Eric 40?
He's about to be like he's near 40s, isn't he?
I feel like BM couldn't be that older or younger than.
I feel like BM's like our age. So
So
Eric
he's the
Nam is
pinnacle of youth.
37. He's gonna be 38.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
6 years. But yeah, I guess that makes him like 10 years older than Mark, huh?
BM is 2 years older than us. Okay, he wouldn't.
Okay, yeah. See.
But he would still be like older than Mark by like.
That's true. But you know, Minzy
Even I'm acting like that's 12 years. I feel like.
I thought you were saying, oh, he's even that older than BM. I was like, nah, I think him and BM are maybe like 4 or 5 years apart, which is not that crazy.
I was thinking
But yeah.
BM was like younger.
Then
I guess because Card in my
Impossible.
head
Nobody's
for
younger
some
than
reason,
us.
since they debuted so much later. In my head, they're just
Oh, like in their
young.
ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always like gags me. Yeah, BM is 92.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay, I don't want to expose anyone. Listen, Andre, I don't want you to be arrested because we need the best mod. But I saw that a lot of people like openly watched the link.
I will. I will say
wait.
I did watch it. Oh no, this was Reddit. So Reddit had a clip, and I thought that was the only thing that got leaked when I watched it. So I was like, oh, I guess maybe they're leaking just like a section. But I was like, maybe it's just a ploy to like get people to watch it. But now that I know that it's the whole movie, I'm like, oh, I don't know what that is. Someone's mad. I don't know. And hack the mainframe.
That's crazy. That person is on the lam right now. We gotta protect them. If you see them, no, you didn't. But yeah. I would really love to see it in theaters. Like if they can put it in theaters. I don't know if this hurts the chance of being in theaters or it helps it or whatever. But I would love, as somebody who grew up on that show, I would love to see it in theaters. I feel like, and I feel like they're missing such a good chance to like make it like with Barbenheimer, how everyone is like, oh, let's dress up. Like I feel like they're losing such a good chance for people to be like, oh, like dress up as a waterbender or like dress up as your favorite member of the Aang gang, like blah blah. And yeah, they don't see the vision. They need me.
Well, Paramount, I feel like they're interesting. I don't know if they know what to do with the childhood shows, because SpongeBob, I don't know what the heck that is. Like that SpongeBob, they had freaking Ice Spice.
Which can one of the youths explain? I don't know if we have anyone that young in our.
Someone at Paramount explained. I feel like what the heck? What was that choice?
They had to have crunched the numbers and be like, the kids love Ice Spice, so let's put her.
I don't care what the kids like. They put David Hasselhoff in the first movie. Did I care about David Hasselhoff? No, but it became an iconic moment.
That was very
I love that moment. Yeah, it's like, who are you? I'm David Hasselhoff. I'm like, okay, David. I guess I don't know. Baywatch. I didn't watch that. Too young.
True. That is kind of true. Who was that for?
Exactly. So we don't need Ice Spice. What the heck? Just because you like Ice Spice doesn't mean you need to put Ice Spice in things.
Yeah, that was very strange. It's gonna be in theaters. They think it's so. So what I heard is that it was originally gonna be in the movie theaters, and then they were like, no, straight to streaming. So at one point there was an idea of it being, is what I heard. Tal says super side note, but I'm tired of Dean being the Frank Ocean of K-pop. Come back, baby, where the streets need music from me. Where is he right now? Like on Earth? We know he's on Earth. He's not on Mars. Somebody's got to check. Ocean. What did y'all do that he was just like, you know what? You know what probably made him run away? Those damn AI covers that y'all kept doing with his voice. He was like, "Oh, you already got
He's like,
Gina
you're doing
at
my
home."
job. Yeah,
Exactly.
he's like, you're doing my job for me, is what I'm hearing. I just go home and live my life. He actually wants to just fade into obscurity. What we thought Mark was gonna do. He's like, I'm actually doing that. That's my life right now.
He's like, "I'm not even gonna formally retire. I'm not doing this anymore,
Dip.
actually." Leanne, best mom, hey. Okay, but
Sorry.
why is SpongeBob getting a theater release but Avatar less? Yeah, I don't know. I was debating
Exactly.
this
And an
thoroughly
ugly
with my
looking
brother.
SpongeBob.
I'm not quite sure. I guess SpongeBob is one of those things where SpongeBob just has made enough money to do whatever the hell they want. Like they just have the funds for
Okay.
SpongeBob.
Put that on Paramount Plus. I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see any of that on my TV, on commercials.
Honestly, I was kind of thinking about that because there was something that I was like, it's so interesting. Oh, I was talking about there's this movie called Date Night, starring Tina Fey and Steve Carell, and it's just about like a couple. It's one of those like everything happens, the whole movie happens with like it's like showing what happens throughout one night. And I remember being like, this movie, I really, really liked it. Like it's a really favorite movie of mine. But it's so crazy to think a movie like that getting a chance to be released in theaters in 2026. And I'm like, what is theater releasable in 2026? And then also, like, they be having them things in theaters for 32 nanoseconds before they rip them off and put them into streaming.
That's what I don't like. They need to stop doing that. Just end that. End that trend. Like, you want to know why you have to do that? Because you keep giving in to the people. Just put it in the freaking theater and let it sit there.
Yeah,
I'll go.
exactly.
I miss the theater. I like the theater, especially
Me
since they've
too.
upgraded it. They've reclined now. I like that. It's nice and
Yeah.
comfortable.
I low-key be
So-
falling asleep, but still. It's our only third space left, okay?
Honestly. And it's always so empty when I go, which I kind of like because I'm like, stop.
I
don't want to hear y'all.
I want a middle ground though, because I remember I saw a movie on like usually when I go to see the movies, like I saw what was that? Oh, You, Me, and Tuscany a couple like a week
Oh, you
ago.
actually saw that?
Oh my
Is that
god,
good?
it's so cute.
Oh,
I
I
love
feel like
it.
I've gotten out of my rom-com, my romance in general. I used to love romance movies. Notebook, Atonement,
That's an iconic romance. It
Titanic.
depends. I think
I love those tragic stuff.
Oh, I definitely don't like the tragic stuff. I like the
Oh, I love
hunky-dory,
tragedy. Cold Mountain.
corny.
I was all about that.
Cold Mountain?
Depression. Cold Mountain with Jude Law and Renee Zellweger.
I've never
I think
seen that
was
movie.
Nicole Kidman in that?
I thought you meant Brokeback Mountain. I was like, also sad.
Oh, that was also a good movie.
Yeah. But I like, you know which movie that I recently liked, or not liked, watched? You know that thing with Nicole Kidman and that one boy, Baby Girl?
Oh,
Throw the whole movie away.
I mean, the whole thing, the premise, wasn't it like an underage?
He was not underage. Stop.
Okay.
It was still inappropriate because he was an intern, but he was college age.
Baby
Girl. But she was like a CEO and they were having an affair. Throw the whole movie away. That was garbage.
Yikes.
Also, super side note, no hate to Sydney Sweeney, but why is she in the new? Did you see that?
What?
They released
First
the
of all,
cast of the new
Gundam show.
Gundam. Yeah, there's
Like,
a new
is it
Gundam
live
movie.
action?
Yeah,
First, what? Sorry.
random.
This is like Power Rangers when that live action came out. I was like, what are we doing? How did we get here?
I don't see. The thing is, the movie industry is confusing me because you don't have money for certain things, but then other random things you suddenly have money for. Who's funding?
Like things
this?
that we already have a version of. Like we don't need to see another version. I'm so sorry.
Nobody is like, who's asking for a live action Gundam movie?
Not me. Not I.
Like, that's kind of random.
Now with Sydney Sweeney, why would you? I'm sorry. Like of all the people, you're like all this discourse around her. I like this. We need more of this.
Like, I don't know. Okay. Oh, wait. Now this makes me sound sexist. But Noah Centineo's in it, which I kind of stand. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so
This
I
is
guess I'm
random.
not watching this.
This is
I
very
can't.
random.
I will say he has grown on me, but no. After
No
that
Centineo?
Snapchat thing,
Stop.
I think
We
you showed me
forgive
that.
and we
No, because I
I
didn't find that.
plead
I
the
didn't know who that man.
okay, here's the thing. What I liked about Noah Centineo 10 years ago, when he came out with the boys, the boys for I ever loved, henceforth, whatever that thing's called. I love a man who gives the girls what they want. This is why I tangentially am okay with the Hudson Williams guy. I don't know about the Connor guy, whatever the other guy's name is, but I see that he's a cornball. He hams it up. Sometimes he does a little too much, but I love a male actor because I feel like there's too many male actors, and I feel this happened with Centineo when they're popular among women, and they're like, "Ew, no, I don't want to only be popular among women. I want to get guy movies too." And so then they get like this fake machismo or whatever, and it's like, boo. But him, the way he was acting like a Wattpad character when he first came out, and he was like, "Yeah, puppies, I think I did a thing." I was like, "Yes, you Tumblr king, you." But it's like this is corny, but it's like, yeah, like just be corny, like say the corny stuff. Your fans are eating it up. Like I love. That's why I really love K-pop too. A lot of the times too, I love people that are just like, and obviously within their own boundaries, blah, 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 but like give the girls what they want. We want to see the corny shit. Like, come on, we want to see like the, we want to see the egg yo, like hurry up, like that kind of thing. So that's why I stand. He was so
I think
corny.
What's that guy? Benito
Skinner.
Yeah, when you showed me, because he's a Taurus.
Oh yeah.
I am also a Taurus, and he acted like Noah Centineo, and I was like, "Ew, is this what this man acts like?" And so now when I see Noah Centineo, I think of that Snapchat thing that you showed me, and I think of that.
Listen. Susan.
Don't look that up, guys. Don't look up Noah Centineo.
Susan.
Because it's like every time I say it, I hear
I
it
will
in
end it all right now, Jasmine.
And me too, because it's just repeating in my head.
Listen, Andre,
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect your innocent soul. Don't look it up. Tal, stop. Not Tal immediately. Okay, wait. Ain't nobody's inner freak being exposed, okay? I was assaulted by that video. Okay. Noah is my guilty. No, he was really a king. Like in terms of just being like that mushy rom-com. What is it called? A heartthrob? Romance. And I think he should have just stayed the rom-com route. I don't know why. I don't know what he does.
Was oversaturated with Noah Centineo.
Good.
I feel like he had like 5 different
that.
Netflix things.
Well, some of them weren't very good. So I'll be like, okay, maybe not do everything that comes on your door. But like he needed to lean into the adorkableness, lean into the rom-com, become a rom-com king, and that could have been his lane. But no, he wanted to play He-Man or whatever the heck. And they didn't even let him.
He's not He-Man. He's
they tried to make him
fighting
He-Man.
movie. He's Street Fighter.
Oh. Yeah, but he was in the talks for being He-Man at one point.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he got all buff.
Oh, I thought he got buff for Street Fighter.
Everyone's talking about the video. The video does not, the limit does not exist, and neither does the video.
That person's messy for even leaking that, because
really?
Why do we need to be a part of this?
Really? No, because
I need to be a part of that.
If I'm going to say one thing about the video, that is really awful for people to do. And for some reason, I've been seeing a lot of media in which people think it's okay to share, like if somebody gives you like a private or intimate video, people will just share that with their friends. And it's like, I don't care if it's still on your phone and you're not, if somebody sent you that video, you need to not be showing that to people. Like, I don't know why that's like a foreign concept, but that's like such a low blow in my opinion. And it's not even like that video he was doing was crazy. It was just like very cringy. But like, I don't know. Do we not have boundaries anymore? Like, do we not have shame? Do we not have empathy anymore?
Yeah.
Interesting. When the video leaked, he got more in tune with the macho thing. I don't know. He was like, "You girls played me, so I'm moving on."
He had that one show though, at least The Recruit.
Oh, when he was the spy.
That was, yeah. or I think he's a lawyer.
I have not seen this.
Yeah, he's a CIA lawyer. I've not watched it. I've seen like clips,
Just
and I
some
was
of
like,
the
oh,
stuff
he's
is
trying to be
picking.
serious.
I also feel kind of bad for him because I remember he played the love interest to one of the angels in that Charlie's Angels movie, but then that movie flopped. So that could have
Oh,
been really
forgot
good for
that
him.
movie. Whoa, I forgot that movie existed.
I don't know why it did. I'll be honest.
I mean, so many movies. I'm tired of the remakes.
Yeah.
Hollywood,
Like let's
give me something else. I'm sorry. I don't need another remake of Charlie's Angels or
especially if
Gundam.
we're
I don't
not
need
gonna
Gundam made into a movie.
because the thing is it's not gonna I feel like it's just not gonna be gaggy and like take notes from the One Piece live action. And probably
Oh, yeah.
because the creator actually got involved in it, but that's so good. But like I don't know why people are just like, let's do these random stuff. I do want to say
Yeah.
though, I saw a very really funny video on TikTok, and it kind of made me like be like, true. So like people have discovered the term being of like bird, like being a bird. And so there's like all this bird, like
Being a
who's a bird?
bird?
You're a bird. Like when somebody's a bird, it's just that when they're like, is this sexist? I don't know. The concept of being a bird is basically being like a pick me, like very male centered,
Ah,
and you'll do anything for a guy's attention or whatever. So that kind of
okay.
thing. And so there's been like this debate who's like the biggest bird. And so specifically this girl had this video where she like had Naruto, Hachi from Nana, Misa from Death Note, and some other people I did not know, but like a bunch of like animated characters, and they're like, okay, who was the biggest bird out of all these people? They even had Mikasa from Attack on Titan, which I was like, slow
Mm.
your roll, not my girl, not my girl. Okay, but I thought it was quite interesting because last year I rewatched Death Note with my older brother, right? And y'all, why did we stand Misa? Like she was one of the most popular girls, I feel like, to like I remember going to cons in like the 2000, like maybe early to mid 2010s, and you couldn't step 2 seconds without seeing a Misa cosplay. But this girl kind of was not giving anything that I would want to receive. Like, don't get me wrong, she dressed down. She had that little
I
cute
was gonna
goth
say,
thing.
like, I've never watched Death Note, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like her outfit was nice. So people
She
probably were
did give
like,
goth baddie, but I
yeah,
just
and
was
so
like,
that's the only thing.
the way, like in retrospect, the way that people were gagging over her made for like some context. So basically, if you like, I like, do you know like the concept of Death Note where there's this like kid
Yeah.
who gets this note? Yeah. So like she basically. Is this spoilers? I don't know. It's 20 years old. I'm sorry, girl. So like she basically becomes obsessed with the idea of like Kira. She doesn't know that it's light because she believes in like the justice thing. He actually
Mhm.
ends up killing. He doesn't know it's her parents, but he actually kills the people who killed her parents or whatever. So she becomes really obsessed,
Okay.
and she like goes out of her way to meet him. She gets an F note too, which kind of helps the situation. And so once she meets him, it's almost like because he's like really hot and popular or whatever, like that's the thing, but like he's like, women, girl, I'm trying to run the world. Like he doesn't really care like that. Like he'll
Mhm.
use women or whatever, and he's very much like, girl, get the hell out of here. But like she's like, oh my god, no, like literally I don't care if you stomp on me, if you blow your nose in my hair, like I don't care. Like you are my king, I'm gonna do anything for you. And like literally this man is like, if I need to kill her at any point I will, but because she's like literally wants to be
He
my
was
servant.
crazy. Every time I saw him writing into that
Yes.
book, I'd be like, "Sir, what are we doing? Why do you look like that? Why are they zooming in?" And then he's always like, I like seeing the edits where it's like what it sounds like or what it looks like when like light or whatever is like just thinking. And it's just quiet because he has like all these monologues that are like paragraphs long,
Yeah.
and he's just standing there staring at the person.
Yeah. It's a
What is
mess.
it?
I
He's
feel like, yeah, it's honestly rewatching that too. I don't think when I first watched Death Note, because when I watched it, it was like 2009, so I was like 3. But like, I think like Light gave a little bit to me. Like, I was like, okay, you're crazy, but I can see where we're going. Upon watching it, I was like, get him out of here. We don't do that here. Like, I was over it. But
he
like,
seemed
yeah,
crazy from the get-go. I think I've seen like the first episode and I was like, what the fuck?
Like, get him out of here. We don't do
But
that.
what do you mean you have a demon or whatever the heck that thing was? And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this book. Like, nah. I
He was
so
off rip
mad.
crazy, actually, in retrospect. But yeah, I don't
I'd be
know. Like,
scared.
okay, so okay, wait. People like, no, I swear people stand Misa down. Like, I swear people actually like stand her for real. I don't think it was
I
just
don't
the
think they
outfits
knew
because
what
she had edits too. Like, I feel like, or not edits, but AMVs. Like, people stand
for
her
the
down.
looks, for the vibes.
I
Well,
don't
the vibes weren't there
know.
actually. Never mind. She seems deluded.
She very much, but I was just like shaking at the birdism. Like, I was like, I've never, the level of birdery is off the charts. Have we seen birdery to this level? Like, it was crazy. Because technically, because she was kind of crazy, she was more powerful than Light at like basically so many parts of the show. But she was basically like, I'm doing this for my king. I'm laying it down for the king. That's my man. That's my
How
man.
is
That's
she
my
more
man.
powerful? Does she have the book?
So she got, okay, spoilers again, but essentially there was this thing you could do where like you could get the book, and when you got a book you could make this thing, this deal with your Shinigami that came with the book, where they would give you the Shinigami eyes. So this gave you the ability to, that if you looked at somebody you would immediately know their like name, and so that
Oh,
helped
okay.
because like, you know, you need the name to write down the thing. But the caveat is that if you did that you halved your lifespan. Now you don't know what your lifespan is, so that could be being a minute to 30 seconds, or from being 12
All these
years
people are
to like,
crazy.
yeah. But
Like, what in the world?
you know what mama did though? She didn't only do it once, she did it twice for that man.
And then she died.
Well,
Because what the fudge?
here's the Gagiana, because I was like, oh, you're dead in 2 seconds. But what I realized watching it last year was that, so how she got her death note was that there was a Shinigami that fell in love with her. And so he died. She killed him on accident. She didn't know. But essentially, a Shinigami dies when it basically falls in love with a human or whatever. Because basically what happened is that the Shinigami used to stalk her, not stalk her, but like be like peeping at her from like the world, like from the Shinigami world. And one day he realized that she had a stalker, and the stalker was going to kill Misa Misa, and her life was going to run out. So instead of letting that play out, because you're not supposed to interfere like that with a Shinigami, he kills the stalker and thus essentially expands her like life because of that, because she was supposed to die that day. And so because of that he dies, and then another Shinigami I think gives her his notebook, because she's like, I don't know what to do with this. And so now but I'm pretty sure there
How
was
many
like a
episodes
thing,
are there?
50.
All this happened. What do you mean? They're 20-minute episodes. All this happened.
I'm like, and then when they entered the third stratosphere, that was when,
Like, honestly. And when the third Shinigami came out, the God Shinigami.
the Ginigami.
Like,
Listen, the Skinigami.
like,
He was a little thin.
not that.
The Thinigami and the Skinigami. They were both kind of like going at each other. But yeah. But I think because of that, she got his lifespan. I don't know. I made that shit up, maybe. Sorry. The striking of Misa Misa needs to happen. Misa's fits were always serving, but the eye was my man. Yeah, like she could have ate, but instead she nibbled. And barely anything. It was actually quite sad because my girl was actually she was very clever, and she was actually very cunning, but it was all only to try to further Light's
Help.
yeah, and it was just a mess.
I mean, they both sound crazy, because what do you mean
Tea.
my life gets split in half? I'll give you the book back. I don't like, we don't need this. Like, who am I killing?
You. Actually,
Who do I need to kill? Like, nah, I'm good. I want my whole life, thank you. Especially if I don't know if I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's just she did not care. She did not care, which I don't know, is that kind of cunty? No. But oh, is it 37? Oh, okay, yeah. I think the first season and the second season are very odd. Thinigami and those are canon characters, y'all. Yeah. Besides that, I don't know. Is there anything
I'm
else?
just gonna watch for them. If they're not there,
Wait,
this whole
don't let
show's
me lie to
canceled.
you.
This whole show, we gotta cancel it.
Shut it down. We don't
Thinigami.
do that here. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I've been watching or doing, or anything else you want to
Watching?
mention? Yeah.
I don't think I've been. I need to watch One Piece. That's all I know.
Ooh, live action.
I've
Somebody
not
said
watched
One
it yet.
Piece. It's really good. The new season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to watch because I loved the first season so much. I was like, maybe I should watch the actual anime again, and then I was like, oh
Let's not
wait,
get
no,
crazy.
that's funny. That's really funny.
That's not.
I
The
don't
point.
have all that. I'd be on my deathbed by the time I finish it. So no,
You're like telling your grandkids, turn it on for grandmama.
it's the last episode.
I
I'm gonna
feel
die
like
right here.
I might watch, because I know that there's like movies that kind of consolidate some of like the arcs, and like I might do that because I heard that the
Oh, yeah.
plot gets really good. So I'm like,
I heard there's a way to see without. I mean, not see. There's like a list of the episodes without the fillers, so that
oh,
you can watch faster. So I was like, I think my one of my interns told me about it, and I was like,
Mhm.
maybe, but I was like, that's still like how many episodes? I
Yeah.
can't,
That's still a lot.
and then I
And
gotta watch other
always,
things.
yeah. I feel like I would get so much FOMO too, because it's like, okay, in your opinion, it's like filler, but maybe it is like a good, just like building the episode, the like building, I don't know, something that I might appreciate later on. But yeah, it's just so many episodes, like over 1,000, dude. That's crazy.
I couldn't do it.
I will say, everyone who's saying the first half of the Death Note series is better, I will say I used to agree, because when L meets his demise, I was really sad, and I hated Nier
What?
because of it. Oh,
Okay, I can't watch this show. Well,
was that bad? Wait, do you actually care?
that's the only character I liked.
Oh,
Well, who's in the rest of it then? If he's not there, what's
I'm
the
so
point of the
sad. I'm
show?
so sorry. I did not mean to spoil it.
I
It,
mean, I
like,
wasn't. I feel like it's been like how many years I would have watched this show already, and I probably have heard that he has been killed. I just did not remember. But
okay, I was like
what
really
time is
sad.
he? Halfway through, he's gone. What's the rest of the show?
So basically, he eats, and Light is like,
I mean,
and then
honestly, good. I mean, that's what he looks like every time I see him. Like, why is he so mean? Or
don't
evil?
laugh yet. No,
It's like you're, and no one's looking at that. It's the weird thing.
like
This
you're
man
like
looks
eating.
wild.
Like,
It's like,
y'all seen
did you
this?
kill someone? What'd you do? What'd you put in this?
Don't laugh yet. And I'm just like, sir, did you want ketchup or nah? Like, I don't know. Like,
Like, what did you do? Like, are you trying? Is it a stick up? Did you fart? I'm confused. What are you laughing? Like, what?
whoa, what an original nutcase. But like, yeah, so like when Elle kind of quietly exits the program, that's another thing. I will say, sorry, I don't know why this is my freaking Death Note soapbox day, but I will say, girl, the task force, quit your jobs. Y'all are bad at your jobs. Because the thing is, when Elle yeets, Light proceeds to
Not
run
yeets.
circles around the girls for years until
Years?
yeah, literally years.
Wait.
Like, it starts
Is
with
he
Light
not in high school this whole time?
He's in high school in the beginning, and then by the end he's like 23, maybe like 24. Like, yeah, it's a
Oh.
while before they actually like bring him to his demise. So like, even though, yeah, he kind of ate for a good chunk, he was kind of running circles around the girls, and I was like, y'all need to fire, like, the way y'all made no, like, as soon as Elle was no longer there, y'all made no progress until basically you find out that Elle has like little proteges, and so then they come out the woodworks, and then they're like,
L.
yeah.
I was like, in my head, I was thinking Light. I was like, how does he have, where, what is happening in this show?
he has kids, they become Kira, and then imagine.
Not that.
Yeah, honestly, when Elle died, that I was like, wait, I can't go to 6th grade tomorrow. This is actually shaking me.
I can't talk to my friends about this. We're mourning. Moment of silence. I can't learn the Pythagorean theory. What the heck? Stop.
when
Cancel school.
when L is no longer more? Absolutely not. But I will say, Mello, that man's crazy. Near, that man's also crazy. But
Oh, isn't that the other guy? I've
Mello,
heard that name.
yeah,
Is he a protege? He's one of the proteges,
Yeah.
right? Okay, I do remember hearing that name. Okay.
yeah. But Near kind of ate because he was dragging the task force with like a viciousness that they needed because they were being so dumb and just so oblivious and so floppy when L dies. And he was like, "You bums couldn't even capture Kira." And guess what? Kira's right there. So like, he was really funny. But yeah, you gotta watch it.
Oh yeah, Near just looks like reverse L.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
what in the world?
You know, that's actually a good point. Light technically had proteges if you think about it, because he had people that he had followers. Mr. Mikami himself. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm going too into lore. But yeah, I guess this has become anime whatever. No, the thing is, when Anime Club comes back, we gotta do
We'll be watching Steins Gate.
a 5
And
years
when
later School Days to see if it holds up. If Jasmine
I'll
still
watch
thinks it's a
School
top
Days
show.
again if you watch Steins Gate.
I'm not familiar with Steins Gate. I don't think that's real. Like, that's the thing. Like, I tried to look for Steins Gate. I don't
Steins
think it
Gate is
exists.
so much better than freaking School Days. School Days is headache-inducing. Makoto needs to die.
But did you enjoy the end? Did you enjoy the end?
It wasn't satisfying because it
Period.
should have happened day one.
Episode 1.
Day
No, that
one.
is drama. That is, if you love drama down and you, well, that show was kind of a mess, but
I love drama. That made me hate so much. I hated everybody basically. I love a good soap opera. That was not it.
it did get, I will not lie, it did get Nutty Banana Cuckoo's Beans like halfway through. Like, everyone's just trash. Come on now.
Yeah.
When do y'all
I
have
don't
to
like when
be-
everyone's trash. When if there's no one I'm rooting for, I'm just like, why am I here? It's like there's a show called Little Fires Everywhere with like
Mhm.
Kerry Washington.
I was gonna say, is that the one? And
I don't remember what
Washington.
happens in that at all.
mhm.
But I remember hating everyone. And I
Stop.
don't like that show.
Not everyone, not a single redeeming character.
I was like, Little Fires Everywhere because like everybody sucks. How about we burn down the whole entire neighborhood? Because I hate this. I hate these people. There's nothing redeeming about them. It's so
It's like, everyone gotta go. We gotta start from
I
scratch.
can't even remember what they did, but I just remember the feeling of just being like, why? I have to finish. But I don't like any of you.
But
You could die.
still
You could
fun.
die. I don't
that is still fun to watch. Like, to be able to hate somebody with a passion of 1,000 suns.
No.
I feel like
Depends.
that's fun.
There's a movie called I Care a Lot. I
Oh,
like
with,
that movie.
That one lady.
Yeah. The white lady. The lady from Gone Girl.
Yeah. Oh my god, which I love.
Rosamund Pike.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. It was with her. And I remember she also sucked. I had to
the
pause so
character?
many times. Yeah, her character sucks. I hate her character. And it's like you could tell, like, obviously she's supposed to be mean. Like, she's literally a terrible human being.
Yeah.
But I actually like that movie. I paused a lot because I would yell at the screen because I'd be like, what the fudge? How are we letting her get away with this?
We don't do that
This
here.
lady. She sucks. She's so mean for no reason.
But I also
Yeah,
think
it
you
was
can do
good.
that well. Yeah. And you can do that.
I would
poorly.
recommend.
Yeah.
I
gotta
would
watch
definitely
that, though.
recommend to watch. If you want to hate somebody, watch I Care a Lot.
I need to watch it
Because she does
I
not
think
care a
it's
lot.
good. She cares a little.
She is not.
Also, where's my therapy check? Listen, the checks are in the mail for the therapy for School Days. Listen,
Still
I
didn't
sent
get
those
that.
years ago.
Interest.
Not interest.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
What was that, like 2019 that I watched that?
And it's about to be
I need a lot.
2026.
Exactly. So start counting up that interest.
Okay, wait. Whatever I owe, half it because of the last episode alone. That should have been a little bit of therapy right there. You know,
I'll give like an eighth.
an 8. Y'all know that.
I'll take
Okay,
away
you know
an
what? I'm gonna fight back. Y'all know that ending was satisfied, but yeah.
It was just
So,
like to get there, like it was so much work. I had to watch so much. It's too
yeah,
much.
but it
I was
was worth it. You had
traumatized.
to build it up. You had to build up how you
I
hated
couldn't even
everyone.
respect the ending because I was so like,
The ending's the best part, though. That literally
but it
is
was
the
like by that
part.
point I was like dragged through the gutter.
Not
I
the
was just like I
gutter.
was tired. I was like,
Listen,
good, I guess. I don't know.
I will give y'all that is a very grating show, but I just feel like it's fun. I think it's fun to watch in a group. Like it definitely is a group project type show.
I would definitely show it to other people. I made people watch Saltburn because I was like, what the fudge did I just watch?
And y'all told me that Saltburn was like good, artsy, deep.
Oh, I told my friends basically the same thing. I was like, yeah, it's a good movie. It's pretty good. We watched it and I was like, thank you. I'm no longer alone in how I feel.
Not a scam
Because
artist.
what did I watch? Why did I
Scammer.
watch this?
Not the Saltburn group watch. Saltburn, a mess. Y'all need to get off the Jacob Elordi high horse or whatever.
Hey,
Because
hey,
it
hey,
was
hey,
not
hey,
that
hey.
good. It was not good.
That is what, see, you have Noah Centineo, I have Jacob Elordi. That man, 6'7", whatever the fudge, I love him.
Are we getting too
Like,
tall at that point? Like it's actually
no.
too tall.
Honestly, yes, he is too tall. But Frankenstein, great movie.
I haven't
Great
watched
movie.
that. I heard people say it was really good though. That's another thing I have to watch.
Yeah. So he's
all
doing
right.
good things.
Yeah.
Minus Wuthering Heights. I've seen
I was
some
gonna
stuff
say
about that.
people were dragging it. So listen,
I didn't know what that book was about, and I'm like, that's trash. Why did people read that in school? Trash.
That's trash. I thought people were
Because
saying
what
that
the
the
heck is
movie
that
was trash,
book?
but the book was good.
No, the whole plot. I'm like, what is this? Why? What?
I
But then
don't know
again,
what
a
it's
lot of
about though.
books. Romeo and
I
Juliet's also trash if you really think about it.
well, listen, Shakespeare stands. Don't come for me.
She
Don't
was
come for me.
13 years old.
You know
He
that
saw her in like one day and was like, I'm gonna die for you. Ma'ams
isn't
and sirs.
isn't that kind of the
Weird.
gag that he was like in love with somebody 2 seconds before and now he's like, oh, actually, I love you now.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
like very
He was
much
like
like puppy
heartbroken
love.
with a 12. Like she was like 13 though. I'm like, how did you go from
Yeah,
whoever
you gotta
to
go to
this
jail.
child? And then you were at her house talking to her
He so
from the
jail
window.
was the concept of jail around
He's a
by
whole
that
predator.
time, or was jail not invented yet? Because I think he should have been in one. If we're
Yeah.
framing our numbers
A
correctly.
lot of Shakespeare stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Othello? I was like, what the heck am I reading? What is it?
Shakespeare, can I be brave? Controversial yet brave. I didn't even like any of what we read really when I was in
Nope.
school. It didn't really eat.
like
I
that.
love the remakes when people like take the plots and then like do like modern
Oh, yeah.
versions of them. But I don't know.
When they actually make it appropriate.
Yeah, that's
Not a
so
12-year-old.
They're like, actually, nobody needs to go to jail in this version.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that has been our show. And you actually don't have to go home, but you got to get the heck out of here. Thank you so much for joining us for another day. Before we leave, Jazz, is there anything you want to tell the people before we skiddy?
I don't know. Go home. Watch Beef with BM.
Oh,
I'm
T.
watching now. So
Should we have a beef?
seems pretty good. The first season was good. Beef what?
The first game was really good. Oh, a beef. I don't even know
Watch
what I was
party?
gonna say. Yeah, a beef watch party, but club.
Ooh. I mean, I'll probably watch it this week. Actually, no, I don't have time. I was gonna say I'll probably binge watch it in like 2 seconds, but no, I don't think I have time to do that.
How many episodes do you know?
I think it's 8. 8 or
okay,
9.
That's not too bad. Yeah,
It's
I'll
not
probably
bad.
try to find the time to watch it because I wanted to. I know because I'm on TikTok, I'm probably gonna get spoiled if I don't like watch it soon. So, but yeah. Also, before everyone leaves, make sure you like the video. Please give the video a like if you can. Subscribe, put a little comment under the like, not the like live stream chat, but like the actual comment section about what your favorite anime is and which comeback you're anticipating the most. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, so for me, guys, just follow the channel. We'll be back next week. And thank you guys so much. Appreciate hanging out with you every week. So see you next time on
Fudge.
the Sleepy Idol. Mwah. See you
I wasn't
guys.
even looking.
Not give him a stream or else. Yes. Yes. All right. Yeah, everyone give let's give a second for y'all to give the little like. Everyone go give a like. Put a comment down. We'll wait. Oh, right back.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Right back.
Iconic Doechii.
Yeah, that's true.
Doechii might hop on that track.
Doechii remix 1. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See ya. Right back.
Bye.